Welcome back to Fortnite School. I am Orbetch, and Faulty Splits is among the most powerful spawn this season. It's very important to know your spawn and how to drop there. First to land always have a better chance of surviving spawn, and every spawn has its own secrets. In this video, we are going to overview the whole spawn's looting and farming system. We're going to talk about where the best landing spot is and how to be the first to land there every time with a detailed drop map. Then something you won't want to miss, we'll talk about how to always have heals in this location. There are coolers and barrels all over the place if you know where to look. Once that is out of the way, we are going to talk about the different strategies you can adopt when looting and fighting in Faulty Splits, as well as what's around. We'll go over the many solo spawns around this location and how it will benefit you every single game to know them. Then at last we'll check where the best rebooting options are and what rotation you can use to get even more out of these spawns for your late game. Alright, let's start with an overview of the whole spawn. Faulty Splits is complicated yet powerful, so that makes it a very contested spawn. There's a whopping 71 chests scattered on Faulty Splits, coming along with more than 100 floor loots. With that, there's over 70 ammo boxes. Notice how there are none on the bowling. We'll come back to that. What makes this spawn OP are the many coolers around, as well as the huge amount of barrels. Combine these and you'll be sure to never run out of heals, while always having a good metal source to farm. You'll also find 5 slime juice barrels, as well as a lot of farming options all around. Let's see what's the best place to land. Faulty Split is divided in two parts, the green contemporary city part and the yellow and red medieval town that's above the city. The capture the flag point sits on height between the houses, but most of the hills are in the city. If you're a very aggro player that can survive waves of enemies backstabbing your fights, then the city is the best spawn for you, and you'll probably want to spawn west side near the bowling. But for the vast majority, the 3 houses offer the best option for a good start of a game, regardless your playstyle. There are 35 chests on the south part of Faulty Split, but there's also 4 host chests, the capture the flags loot, and the many houses around that will grant you heals, ammo, loot, and gold. You will also have height over the city part of Faulty Splits, which means you will be able to fight the city once you are looted, and you will have a very good view of what's happening down there. But if you choose to keep looting or to run away, the surroundings are full of opportunities. And the best place to land at this medieval town is the shop. It has 8 chests, 11 ammo boxes, 13 floor loot, an host chest at the top, and 3 slurp barrels. The shop has also natural high ground over the other houses. And the best way to drop on the shop is the west exterior balcony, but beware, if someone lands on the roof seconds before you, he'll get both chests and he'll get the advantage. A good roof spawn will every time beat a almost perfect balcony drop, so make sure you have a very good drop. If you're contested, make sure you are the first to hug the wall to be the first to get the weapon. Once landed, you'll be able to break the roof to get both the chest and the host chest loots to drop right onto you, stealing it from any enemies that landed on the roof before you can get to it. To make sure you are the first to land, here is a detailed drop map. You'll need to dive straight down once you are above one of these pinpoints to have the best drop. Please don't forget to like the video, to tell your teacher you appreciate his work, and subscribe for more spawn analysis. You can even ask me for specific location in the comment section, and I'll do the one that had the most requested one for the next one. Now let's dive even deeper in this spawn study. Let's talk about the strategies to adopt when looting and fighting in Faulty Splits. Student, what will make you good here is to be able to speedrun your looting route. If you loot the entire shop while pickaxing everything around you, you will be out of the house under a minute and you'll have at least 300 mats. By the way, breaking the slurp barrel outside the house can be very dangerous. You'll want to break them from inside the house. Simply hug the window and break them from inside the house by placing a cone there. If you're contested in this house, know that the gas can grant you the advantage if the enemy is W-keying you. The half wooden wall can give you the advantage as well, especially if the enemy was running from you. Also, don't get too close to the walls, as your weapon will show exactly where you are if you do. From there, you can either choose to push a house if you have a very good loot, to push the capture the flag zone if you still want more heals and loot, or to run away if you don't like your loot. We'll explore the running away in just a minute in the what's around section of this video. The capture the flag zone is 74 meters wide. This means you will scan anyone being in this red zone. While doing zone or while fighting the other houses, make sure to watch your back. Whether it's from the south houses, the eastern castle, or the city, this spawn is made for backstab. Always farm the surrounding and build walls around you if you're not rotating. The city offers many opportunities. Whether it's for its cooler, its barrels, its many chests and ammo boxes, you'll want to swing by at some point. Let's talk about the best option there. Each building is a box fight arena. Some bigger than others, the building offers a very good fighting ground as it holds 6 scooters and 11 barrels. You'll be able to jump onto the held light for a surprise attack or retreat. Don't forget to check out this building to get some gold for your augments. If the fight runs wild and you get to above the building, beware of the tyrolene, as it will break all builds around if someone decides to jump on it, and it might forbid you to edit if it's in the way. Farming degree. Now here is how much wood you can expect to farm with the surrounding forests, here is how much brick lies on the ground waiting to be farmed all around, and here is the total amount of metal per each building of faulty splits. If you are getting out of faulty splits with full metal because of this, please like the video to support the channel and my work. Now let's talk about the options of rotate that this spawn gives you. There are a lot of solo spawns around, most of them have access to host chests, heals and good farms, so it will make the backstab even more powerful. I can't tell you this enough, watch your back. First of all, let's talk about the bushes, because yes, they are a huge advantage even without Bush Warrior. The enemies never expect you to be in these, and often they won't even check them. So you can get easy kills if the surroundings are filled with enemies just by camping one of these with the right weapon. Then let's talk about the looting route option. You can choose to go full south and quickly have high ground with the vertical tyrolene. There are a lot of berries around, making it a good retreat option if you fail to find shields. There are towers all around that have host chests on top of them. They usually aren't looted, but if they are, it will indicate you a nearby enemy. From up there, you can either choose to go to the bear's head where you get 16 chests, an host chest, many ammo boxes and a lot of floor loots. You can also choose to go further south to backstab the Southeastlands castle. You can also backstab the 3 south houses where there's usually a fight, since there is 8 chests, an host chest, 3 potential gold vaults, 2 coolers, barrels and hollow chests. This place is insane, but will almost every single time be contested and backstabbed. If you choose to go east, you'll be able to backstab the eastern 3 houses that also are usually very contested. There you'll find very good loot, good heals option for you rotate, but beware if you try to go there too soon. You can also choose to go north if you push the city and got out victorious. And if you choose to rotate western from the city, you'll find yourself having a very nice rotate route with many farming options as well as a few enemies. Watch out for frenzy field players that might rotate this way. Then let's talk about the reboot van option. You have several vans that you can access from Faulty Split. The most quiet one got to be the South Iceland one, being so far from everything, but in case of a backstab during your reboot, you'll be in the open if you try to further flee. If there is no backstab, you'll have good loot and farm option for your rebooting mates. The van south of Faulty, just meters away from the south 3 houses, is a good option if you cleared the medieval part of Faulty Split and if you made sure the south houses weren't looted. Your mate will have a very good second chance as the loot there is all over. Then you have the van at the eastern castle. It's a good one, it's very close to spawn, it usually isn't looted since there are more offering options all around, but it can be backstabbed in literally every direction. The van at the 3 eastern houses is probably one of the best ones for a late reboot, especially if it's not in the next zone. Then you'll have the north van that is probably one of the most unsafe one, but can be a good option for an early reboot before rotating further north. And the west reboot van is pretty quiet but can be backstabbed very fast by Frenzy Field. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video to support your teacher's hard work and follow us for more analysis of everything Fortnite. You can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter @orbetch, follow us at Fortnite School on the same socials. Thanks for watching, bye!